Hey, hello. Thanks for tuning in at the top of this episode. It's Ben.
And it's Lauren from Dice Paper Roll. Yes, we definitely had a big weekend, first weekend of the comedy festival doing our shows, which is why I sound a little bit crusty, one might say. Yeah. So it's Greg here from the podcast. Hi.
Hey, Greg. You look great. How you going?
Thank you so much. I feel amazing.
Yeah, you should because, look, it was a great opening weekend of shows, wasn't it?
It was so amazing. We had such an awesome time. We are absolutely paying for it now.
Yeah, but it was totally worth it. So this episode was with special guests Yon and Scod from Tripod, who were so freaking funny.
So amazing. So
bloody lovely.
So here for it. So ridiculously here for it.
Yeah. So we thought that, this episode was too good to leave sitting on our Google Drive for very long before we release it. We wanted to release it so we can share it with everybody.
Yeah, get it out there. I was like, get it out there right now. The people need to know.
They do. They do need to come along Emil's seafaring adventure, which was
he did
funny.
Such a good job. I'm so proud of him. It's super duper fun.
Yeah, you are about to hear it for yourself, so we will not spoil anything. We hope you enjoy it. But if you do enjoy it, make sure you get along to our last 3 shows, which are this weekend in Melbourne, Friday the 8th, Saturday the 9th at 10:30 p.m. at Bard's Apothecary, and then 3 p.m. on Saturday at
Motley Bauhaus.
Motley Bauhaus. It's got a B in it. Anyway, and we only have 2 tickets left for the Friday night. Like, we are going to sell out. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it now on the airwaves.
We've sold out. Yeah, we've totally sold out. Sorry about that.
People have always called us sellouts, and now it's true.
So you only have to listen to me DMing my game, which is called Space Fights, and we'll be with a special guest from the television.
Yeah, I will have the one and only J.Y. Murrah, and I'll be DMing a game called Myth Dusters, which is very ambiguous.
I love ambiguity. It is our favourite.
Well, it actually just means I haven't written the game yet.
And Danny's going to bring us home with a Mummy's Tomb adventure on Saturday night with
Cassandra Page from Sans Pants Radio Network. So we're very excited for the run home.
Yeah, it's going to be super fun. Please come and join us. You just go to the Comedy Festival website, Dice Paper Roll, in the little thingy up there, or just go to dicepaperroll.com and all the info will be there.
Yeah, or of course, follow us on our socials as well at Dice Paper Roll. Now, Lauren, I'm not going to make you talk anymore. I think
please don't. This is such an effort. I have to go back to just sitting quietly in a room on my own until the weekend.
All right. Well, let's go make a hot tea with some lemon and honey in it, and we can sit quietly in our respective houses and listen back to this episode.
Enjoy.
Laugh quietly. Bye.
Bye. Oh, well, hey. Hello, friends on a Saturday night. How are we feeling? That's what I like to hear. Before we begin, there you go. Just want to acknowledge that we're on the land of the Bunurong and the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. Sovereignty was never ceded. Always was and always will be Aboriginal land. Now, please, keep that round of... Okay, no, you've... It's fine. Put your hands together, everybody, and welcome the cast of Dice Paper Roll. Dan Lars, Greg Pickering, Jack Kirby Crosby, Ben Clements. Special guest tonight, Yon and Scod from Tripod. My name is Lauren Bach, and Emil is going to turn the music down and come up here seamlessly to Dungeon Master for you tonight. You have to keep clapping until everyone has sorted out where they're sitting and what they're doing. Keep going. You've got it. I believe in you. You have the power.
Thank you, Mike.
Oh, we sorted that out pretty quickly in the end. That's pretty good.
Not too bad. It's smooth.
What's going on? There we go.
All right.
All right, awkward silence. A round of applause. Hey!
Hey, thanks for coming out on your Saturday night, everybody, to pack out Bard's Apothecary here. Are you having a good night so far?
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, just make a bit of noise if you have played Dungeons and Dragons before. And now make as much noise if you haven't played Dungeons and Dragons before. There are a couple.
Now, bit of noise for our Dungeons and Dragons haters out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. You're in the wrong room. Yeah, great.
So welcome to the show, everyone. If you have never been to a dice paper roll show before, you won't know that you actually play a very important part, and that is the role of sound effects.
Oh, I thought you were going to say adoring public, but yeah.
Well, adoring public, I thought that was a given, Emil. Yeah. So, look, we will call on you throughout the show to add sound effects. If you feel so inspired to add an atmospheric sound effect, please do. We implore you to do it. But we will. We don't just expect you to do it off the cuff. We'll give you a bit of a chance to practice first. So. Ooh, we got a bit of a
already got one in the front row.
Tumbleweed, is it? Yeah,
nice.
okay.
What was that? A tumbleweed? Are we that bad at jokes? Oh, bloody brutal. All right.
Let's have a whole desert of tumbleweeds.
Why would you ask them to do that? This is my nightmare.
Sounds like my first gig.
All right, and into the desert emerges a fierce blue dragon with a massive roar. Ooh, all right, I like that one. Is there one that you'd like to hear?
Yeah, I'd like to hear the sound of a bag of marbles being poured down a staircase. Hey, perfect. That's exactly how I imagined it.
Yeah, it's good.
That'll
come up later, so that's
like an old-timey red telephone.
Ow!
Any
very
others?
good. Is there anyone that you would like to hear, Emil, as our dungeon master?
I'd like to hear the sound of an audience waiting for a game of D&D. There we go. You're ready. You're ready.
That was so cute. It's like,
Now, feel free when you feel it welling up in your stomach to jump in with the sound effect if you wanted to. Otherwise, we'll kind of throw to you at different points to help colour the rich tapestry that will be my game of D&D.
We do have the bar open through the show as well, so please don't be shy about getting up through the middle of the game and grabbing yourself a drink.
They're all squished in. If anything, it's the people on the edges. You are in charge.
You're on drink duty.
Drinks are on
Middle
you
of your
guys.
row.
Yeah.
You need to take some orders.
We're going to hand out notepads and you can pass them down.
We are going to have a little interval as well if you need to do wee-wees, okay? So just...
Thanks, Ryan.
You're right. Yeah. I don't know why I said it like that.
She's our comedy mum.
Thank you.
All right, should we play D&D?
Yes!
Okay. Thank you. The wind is high.
Whoa, man. This is some heavy shit. It's kicking in.
Shut up, wind. It sings in the rigging above deck as your hammock rocks back and forth in the cosy confines of the cabin in the good ship Lollipop. It's a very serious game of D&D. You are en route to the island of Turn, a remote volcanic island in the far northwest of the known world.
Did he say turd?
Did you say turn?
Did he say turd? The island
I
is
did
turd.
hear
I definitely heard turd.
Yeah, I heard turd. Did you say
We know
turd?
where this
floating
ends.
turd.
Turn. The island of Turn.
Turn
With an
for
N.
Tina turned.
Tina turned.
Tina Turner. Unlike Tina Turner, obviously.
Tina Turner?
She's not arriving. We've got all the famous guests we're going to get. Sorry, Jane.
Do many people go to the island of Turn?
Not if they can help it. But you are, because you've been invited to.
I was just wondering. It occurs to me that a lot of ships might not get there because someone yells out "turn."
The other way.
Confusing.
Yeah, well,
Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
maybe they should have called it Turd. It might have got better visitor numbers. I'm not sure. Now, it's the night of the 5th day aboard the ship Lollipop, and you rest soundly in the knowledge that with fair wind you will arrive tomorrow, or perhaps the next day,
Some snoring.
in plenty of time to partake in the festivities of Wizard Belduff's destination wedding.
Oh, get out of fucking town.
I fucking love weddings. It's a wedding episode.
Yay!
Now, it will, of course, be Beldaf's marriage. You know Beldaf, of course, the wizard. You don't, but you will later. It's fine. And it is promised to be the wedding of a lifetime. However, that was promised by Beldaf, and this will be his 4th wedding of a lifetime so far, but it should be a good party, and it's an open bar. Now, the ship's bell strikes in what has become a comforting and familiar way. Ding! Perfect.
Thank you, Yon.
Thank you.
That's what we want. Can we strike it again?
Ding! Oh, two bells.
It's like you're there.
So
Even more
confident.
familiar. And you half sleep, half dream as the waves roll beneath you and the wind howls above you. It's been a good trip, relaxing, nice trip. Suddenly, the ship lurches violently and a loud crack comes from somewhere in the fore and it startles you awake.
Do a crack. 3, 2, 1.
What was that really quiet crack that just woke me?
Your mind whirs to consciousness as the powerful impact throws you from your hammock. And much like Miss Clavel from the 90s cartoon Madeline, you know something is not right.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
But we really hit
I'm not
this
the only one that
spot.
doesn't
We
get
hit
that
that
reference.
spot. That's some good shit.
The cabin spins and reels like a carnival ride, and you are flung against a wall. The world seems to rotate, and what was the wall is now somehow the floor of the cabin. One of you manages to leap towards the hatch and loosen the fastenings. I mean, I was waiting for a loosening sound effect, but that's great, thank you.
Yes.
As the rest of the party gathers themselves together, you fling open the hatch, and the freezing cold wind and rain slaps you like Will Smith right across the face.
Too soon.
Get the wind out of your fucking mouth.
That's some really high wind. You manage with some difficulty to haul yourselves and your companions through the opening, and just as you do, the ship is righted, and you are flung almost over the gunwales and over the side, but not quite. You're on deck. The wind roars and the rain blows a sheet as you struggle to see or keep your footing. The foremast is down, broken in half like a matchstick, and the sails on the remaining mast are torn to rags. There's
Yeah.
The ship's bell rings comfortingly.
Ding.
But there is no sign of the crew. There's no Squiffy, no Milfred, no harpsichord Jim.
Not Jim.
Not Jim.
Your stomach heaves and drops as you feel the ship being lifted up into the air, at least 40 or 50 feet above the waves. But by what? You just cannot tell. Then, an enormous black shape appears and snakes its way across the deck. You can't see in detail for the darkness, but even in the night, it looks black. Almost more of an absence of deck than object itself.
It's good. No, I like it.
Very good.
Thank you. It's all written down.
Good job.
The blackness shimmies and moves and flexes like a living thing. And then another crack.
I heard that one.
And the bow of the ship crumbles away like a hobnob dunked for too long in a cup of tea.
Right, the boat fell off.
That joke was for my sister. Yep.
This is more of a very effective simile than a joke, wouldn't you say? I mean, I liked it.
Another dunk?
The ship's bell rings comfortingly. Ding! It's not doing it like it used to. Where's the biscuit bit? Okay, good. Just delete that from the next one.
Keep it.
The remainder of the hull, upon which you stand, begins to spin and is flicked and released like a whip being cracked, and you are flung off the ship and out into the brine. Yes.
Now's a bad time to tell you all I can't swim.
Dragon overboard.
The water is ice. Not actual ice, but it feels like ice. And your extremities fizz as pins and needles prick your pinkies, and the other digits too. You sink beneath the waves, and the world begins to fade, but before the blackness takes hold, you see a silver school of fish swim about and past you. And as they do and tail away, they twist and turn and appear for a moment to form the words dice, paper, roll. Live. All right. You awaken on the beach. The sand is rich and black, and there's a slight smell of sulfur in the air. Gulls and seabirds caw and call overhead.
Mine. 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 Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
The small beach is fringed by steep and beautifully green cliffs. At the end of the beach, there's the mouth of a fjord that cuts a swathe through the green landscape and wends its way somewhere inland. The strange land you've found yourself in appears mountainous and very, very verdant. Snatch, you are the first to awaken. Please describe yourself for the audience.
Snatch is a very ruggishly and charismatic halfling. For those of you who
Roll a
don't know
deception
D&D.
check.
Okay, hang on. Get the dice out. First roll. It's good to be playing D&D and rolling early.
Latecomers, we have to start
20!
again. That's the first 20 of the season!
It's true.
I perceived myself in a small pool, like a puddle of water on the beach. I go, oh, I am rather
Sorry,
handsome.
you
We've
have to
got
sit
curly
there, I'm
locks.
sorry.
Yep. He's about 4 feet tall and dressed like a pirate. He's got a big white collared shirt, big cuffs, but it's a really wide open shirt, and he's got a really bizarrely hairy chest for a halfling. Yeah.
You look out across the beach and you see Flo.
Flo, the moon dragon. Takes a hot second, but you get there. Flo, the moon dragon, awakens, pulls out like a bunch of sand. She is a tall drink of water, a dragon-born barbarian. She's wearing an armored onesie, much like what Beyonce wore at the Super Bowl. Right, but like armored the fuck, right? But because it's piratey, she's got like a bit of like a buxom wench situation happening. So it's kind of like that dirndl, I don't know, it's like tits to the chin, right? Like just having a good time with it, maybe some sort of scattered skirty things, little bits of pockets or whatever. And she holds a massive glaive, which is in like crusted with, it's got etched in runes, and it glows and pulses purple, as she is also like a silvery blue that sparkles almost like the water. That's Flo. She goes, and spits out the sand on the beach. Snatch, where the fuck are we?
That is a good question.
Further up the beach, Alan and Thandor are awake.
Alan drags his face out of the sand. It's all crusted with dried sand. He's tall and very thin and very pale, long blonde hair, and he wears no shirt, just voluminous pantaloons with a red sash, which is a terrible decision because he's got horrible sunburn all across the top of his chest.
Thandor also awakens, his plate mail completely covered with seaweed. He sits up and his red mutton chops stick out from beneath his helm. Oh shit! What's happening to me? Where are we, Alan?
The beach.
Oh,
and it's gritty.
Oh, it's specific. Good.
Yes.
A pile of seaweed starts to move and rumble, and out from it pops Ariki's song.
Oh. This is too many times this has happened to me. Way too many times, with you lot as well.
Now Ariki's looks out over the beach and sees another 2 crew members from the good ship Lollipop. And they introduce themselves and describe themselves to the rest of the party and the room.
Plonwed.
I'm sorry, what?
Plonwed. Plonwad.
Yep.
Is that a first name or a first and a last name?
It's a first and a last name.
Ah, very good.
Plonwad.
So good they named him twice.
Some people think he's called that because they just heard someone call him out. Plonwad. But it's actually just his name, Plonwad. Normally he would cut a dashing figure in his calico, stiff, black, feathers in his cap, but everything's sort of gone floppy because he's wet. He's lying on the sand, and he's kind of disappointed that this is the first time everyone sees him.
It's all right. You look good.
You're very kind. I mean, you should see me before. Never mind.
So, yes, look, generally the first thing you notice about Ornette Cobblecut III, a.k.a. the Canary, a.k.a. King of the Road, a.k.a. the Hairy Bullet, is the smell. Which is a piquant combination of sausages and sweat. And dried blood/meat.
Oh, mate.
He lives a violent life, but he's got a big smile, and the smile is he's a dwarf, nut brown, shaggy black hair, big smile, big teeth that are variously white, golden, and missing, and one blue garnet, another tooth that's one of those. A clinking sound comes from his beard, and it's a kind of combination of jewellery that was once perhaps rich, perhaps it speaks of a wealthy upbringing, a mixture of, but it hasn't been, well maintained. That and various foods and kind of meat substances that have over the years attained the sort of the sound of of wood when they tap together. He was clad.
Chop, chop, chop.
I asked for a wood sound.
Was that like hurry up, chop, chop?
Chop, chop. I think you projected that on, but I'll take it.
Yes,
I'll take it. And he was clad when the ship was wrecked, but he has somehow managed to not be clad anymore. He's lost his clothes in the disaster.
So he's nude.
He's nude and he's crying. He's
And
lying there crying.
I noticed a bit of sausage stuck into your pubes.
People
too,
have
hairy
often asked where I get those sausages from, and I shall not. I shall not. But yes, he's lying there crying. He's sort of like, the thing I liked most about Jim?
What?
Who brings a harpsichord on a boat? He never gave up, Jim.
He did try very hard, didn't he?
never
He
gave
entertained
up.
us all.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be up to us.
I was waiting for the tumbleweed sound effect again. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, Ben. You were on the beach. There's mooring posts, but you see no ships. The sand is black. There's a fjord. Maybe have a little look around. I don't know.
Ariki's realised is that she hasn't actually described herself. She just said a funny quip and then decided it was not important. And she poses in front of the sun, in front of everyone else, and she's about 6 foot tall, big horns off the top of her head because she's a tiefling. And she's looking down at her busted loot.
Is that a metaphor?
No, that one's legit.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I meant to yes and. Well, shit. What are we gonna do? I don't have my loot. What are we gonna do, guys?
I don't know. Maybe have a look around.
Yes.
Maybe I could roll a perception check of some description.
Go right ahead,
Yes.
please.
Does this look like turn to anyone?
That's what I was wondering.
Just a quick show of hands who's actually
that's
been...
a fucking 1.
We shouldn't assume that it's turn, should we? I mean, we've all just woken up on an island.
Yeah.
Has
Just
anyone
because we
been
were
to
near an
turn
island.
before? Just put your hand up. Raise your hand.
No,
Turns?
turn.
Thandor really thinks it's turn.
Guys, no, really. I've seen documentaries. I've seen it. This is it. We're here.
We're here.
Does
It's
it
turned totally.
Surely there'd be somebody that would be able to show us to the reception area for where the wedding's going to be. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like an arrival brunch.
It looks like it's a bit like the fire festival, really. There's fuck all here when we're here, so...
Wasn't there some talk of a volcano? Was that something that someone said at some point?
I thought there was a ceremony was going to be.
I heard the
Totally.
word volcano.
Yeah, volcanoes up the wazoo.
So is there can we see a volcano?
You see mountains, nothing specifically volcanic, but you do smell
So-
sulfur in the air.
But sometimes
That
beaches
could just be-
yeah,
No,
could
you
just
go,
be
yeah.
our sausage man.
Yeah.
So it's-
New nickname, Sausage Man. Yeah.
I'll add that to the list.
AKA sausage
Okay,
man.
sausage man.
you can give yourself all the names you want, but
I earned those damn names.
You walk across the beach, and eventually you see that there is a small path beside the fjord leading inwards.
oh,
I guess we go that way.
sounds good.
There's a path, and it's leading by the fjord, and I've always wanted to see a fjord. Me? I've always wanted to see a fjord. Me.
Fjord me.
No,
I've-
would
you.
yes.
Yes.
Would like
Not
to.
yes. Yes.
Yes, and
Okay.
I would like to see a fjord.
No, his name's Planwad.
Wad. Sailor Wad.
We're doing this as we're walking and talking.
Sorry.
We're walking and talking. We're taking the path.
He's
and we're
speaking
just,
to me 'cause
we're
you-
single filed and we're just piffing quips back and
Piffing
forth
quips.
along the line.
Just piff and quips.
Just doing some piff quipping.
Piff and quips.
Classic piff quip. That's right.
It's a quick piff.
Yeah.
So, are we on the trail now?
Yeah. You follow the path along the water.
All right.
Yeah. The fjord is deep and wide. The cliffs are far too sheer to attempt climbing, if ever you thought about it.
So are we at water level now, like the fjords?
Yeah, it's right.
Right.
You're just about about a foot or so above the water on the side there. There's a little
So if we
kind of-
boiled some water, it would be 100 degrees when it.
Yeah,
okay.
bingo. Yeah.
But as we get higher, it gets lower.
Lower or is it the other way around?
I don't know.
Something about salt as well. You don't have to add as much salt depending on the height. That's for another show, of course. That's the water boiling D&D show.
That's another myth.
It's beautiful. It's bloody. It's gorgeous. Across the other side of the inlet, of the fjord. Sorry, there are some deep inlets which lead to beautiful valleys. You see a rocky section of bank where thick clouds of steam rise, and suddenly a burst of water spurts up into the air, almost 30 meters high. Perfect. You see a powerful waterfall cascade down the rocks.
Wow. That geyser and that waterfall sound much the same, don't they?
The waterfall's got tumbleweeds in it.
And then a pod of dolphins cuts and jumps above the surface of the water.
Oh, that was good.
It's really hoping someone could do that.
In the geyser?
No.
Popping out the guy.
These are three.
Pre-cooked dolphin.
These are three separate vignettes.
So we've had a
Keep
geyser,
up.
we've had a geyser, we've had dolphins. Are we going to get a train entering a tunnel at some point?
I mean,
Are we all actually still asleep?
there are definitely railroads, but so far no train.
I was sensing that.
The walk is long enough to warm your body, and you're grateful for it. You come around a turn in the fjord and into a circular, wide, open green space that had been hidden by the cliff face. The large area is ringed by black mountains, except at one side where the fjord seems to have cut away about a third of the outside of the caldera. Just wanted to work caldera into my game.
Fuck yeah. That was I was impressed. I was immediately impressed.
Someone picked up a thesaurus.
There's
What's a
there are
caldera?
yeah.
Thanks. I love
Got
that.
no
I'm just
fucking
leaving
idea.
it to you, Scott, to ask all the questions I'm thinking too. I feel like we're linked. I'm wondering the same thing.
Is it the salt and pepper beards? Is that
It could be.
It could be that. That depends what you were thinking.
Thanks,
What's
Dad.
a caldera?
No, so I wasn't thinking that.
That was
so
me.
You just said that though.
kindly
I said
stop
it.
inhabiting my brain.
We're walking and
okay.
talking. We're
young.
walking and talking.
A caldera
Damn it.
is the outside of a volcano.
Oh.
It's the bowl of a volcano specifically.
Oh.
So does that mean we're...
I know that because I'm a dwarf.
Ah.
We
Yeah.
know mountains and shit.
So does that mean we're at turn?
I mean, it helps.
I mean,
Totally.
it's not the only island with volcanoes. I don't
we
want to
know
be that
you
guy.
think
but-
so.
Yeah, no, it's totally. I've been saying it for the last 40 minutes. Everybody's just like, keeps on shutting down Pandor. What a fucking idiot he is. Like, okay, fine.
Yeah, but you know, Sausage Man's a dwarf, and he knows volcanoes and mountains and shit. So
I know volcanoes and mountains and shit.
I tend to, believe him. Sorry, Thandor.
No, that's cool, man.
You're
Whatever.
right. I'm not arguing against you.
No, I know. It's the rest of the party. It's cool.
No,
We're
it's-
cool.
Oh, we've never met. It's just due diligence. I mean, I think we all need, at this early stage, we need to make allowances for each other.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's a trying time.
Yeah.
You're right. It's a stressful time having just been shipwrecked.
Yeah.
It's one of the top 3 most stressful things you can go through.
Yeah.
Is being
Moving your
shipwrecked.
house,
Yeah.
Getting a
get
divorce.
Getting a divorce.
Yeah.
Shipwreck.
Yeah.
Shipwreck. Calderas.
By the side of the fjord, on the inside of the caldera, there is a small thatched village.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. There are,
Sound of the village.
there are curls of white smoke lazily meandering from the chimneys, and a large pier with 2 or 3 fishing boats moored, about which you see figures working, but they're kind of too far away to tell who they might be. And you shouldn't judge based on look either, so don't even think about it.
Flo to side-eyes like Sausage Man. So, no judgment. Okay.
All right, heading to the villlich?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we should. Ooh,
I
is
think
this where the reception is for the wedding? I mean, it's very picturesque, right?
Oh, yes, thatched huts.
I'm ready.
It's very nice waterfront. I just want you to know, Thandor, I always believed you. I've got your back, buddy.
Thanks, Alan.
You
I
said
didn't.
Fuck you.
Well, why don't we go ask?
Well, as you approach the village, the slight sulphurous smell becomes an overpowering smell of fish. It even overpowers the stench of Sausage Man.
Hey, it's an aroma. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm just reading what it's on the iPad. The smell is not unpleasant, but it's very present. Thanks, man.
It's a good rhyme.
The village seems friendly enough.
Oh my God! Is this the arrival brunch again? I feel like everyone's getting down.
The people are bright-eyed, tall. They've got larger than average proportion of redheads and blondes. There are people with wheelbarrows, children throwing logs at other logs and cheering greatly when they hit them over. Yeah. They're dressed head to toe in like oiled seal fur, and it looks comfy as and cozy. You begin to shiver once again. Some of the people notice you, and one comes towards you. Hello, how are you? You look very cold.
Well met, sir. We have been shipwrecked, which is a very, very stressful thing, just
Yes.
around the bend there. But
It's
we've
one
come
of the
and
3
we're-
most stressful things.
But we're here for the wedding, and we're all very excited, and I hope you will accept us. And great. Where do we check in? Bride or groom?
Here for the wedding.
Aye.
Yes, for the Wizard Belfast destination wedding. I was very
Wizard
excited.
Belfast. Sorry,
Yes.
I do not know who you're talking about.
Thunder!
So sorry, it's Beldaff. The wizard.
Oh,
The-
Beldaff.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I still don't know who you're talking about.
No, that's not the city of Belfast.
Is there any kind of wedding going on here today?
I'm marrying a couple of seals later, but apart from that,
We didn't
Oh.
ask about your personal
Wow.
life.
I'm marrying them together. It's a tourist thing.
Where are we actually then?
You are on the island of Stankoridge.
Anchorage.
Oh.
How do you feel now?
We all look at Thandor.
So, maybe. Well, shit. I don't know.
We're supposed to be in Turn. Do you know where that is?
Oh, you want to go to Turn?
Yes.
Well, wait. My name is. I should have introduced myself.
Oh, sorry.
My name is Erfelson.
Wow.
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
Erfelson.
Oh, okay, good.
are they
I
now?
heard it
Is
the
that with
second time.
3 Fs or 4?
3 F's in Erfel, 4 in Erfelson. Here, come warm yourself by the brazier.
Oh, please, God,
thank
yes.
you.
Here,
I've been
my
so
son
cold.
Erfel will fetch you some more warmer clothes to wear.
Please,
I
that would be
could
awesome.
gut a fish with my nipples right now. I'm so cold.
Can we please do that?
Yes, Ed.
Is that dexterity, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Or is it like...
Unfortunately,
Oh,
20.
she rolled a 20.
This might distract us from the whole mission.
unfortunately, there are no fish. There's a big shortage, but you can open this can of pickled herring if you like.
Damn straight again, and the nipples go to work.
And you do.
They're like chameleon eyes. And they can pinch in the middle, and the sound of the nipples taking off the lid sounds like...
There's always an adjustment period when you join a new adventuring party. You've got to learn their sort of customs and whatnot. This is very confronting.
I feel closer to everyone now.
No, I will get you some warmer clothes and maybe help get you to Turn. But first, can I offer you perhaps some publicly financed comprehensive universal health care?
Ooh, that sounds dandy. Yes, please.
What's the education system like here?
Dental?
Wait till you see Erfel play chess, I tell you. He's Grand Wizard. And not in a D&D way. Or a KKK way. Grandmaster is what I meant to say. English is my third language. I learned it at school. Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, very good, very good.
It's very good English. Yeah.
Well, the only way to get to Turn is by ship. You cannot get to Stankoridge any other way.
Wait.
I was waiting for the anchorage. Nah, it's fine. It's a deep cut.
Oh, is that a Michelle Shock joke?
No, Anchorage, the town, you can only access it via the sea, so it's...
It's anchored.
Of course, I
that was-
knew
Wow.
that
Yep.
as well.
Yep.
I feel like you're the only person in this whole room that knows that
Well,
about
they
that.
say you should write a game that you yourself would be entertained by, Ben. So I went balls to the wall with it. Yeah.
They don't
that's
mean just
happening,
you.
so that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
All right. Turn are, in fact, our biggest trading partners, and ships leave there all the time. But unfortunately, they sell our pickled herring, but there is no fish at the moment, and, so no herring to sell to the island of Turn. Oh, here is Erfel with some warmer clothes, and a shambling pile of rags appear. Well, not rags; they're seal skins appear to amble towards you, and Erfel starts distributing the seal skins to you all.
It's very cozy, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's
thanks.
warm and it's
Toasty
fortifying,
warm.
and you feel much better.
Smooth on my sunburn.
Sausage Man, this is actually improving your scent, I think.
My scent, you
Yeah,
think? It's,
yeah.
Sorry, I don't want to be funny about, but it's sausage dwarf.
No.
No, look, I don't want to be that guy, that dwarf.
My bad.
And yet you are.
Yeah,
so-
no, sorry. I'm not normally. Anyway, yes, no, thank you, and I'm enjoying. Is there a point at which, I'm just going to keep putting these clothes on until I get
keep
a
going.
vibe that this is now getting rude. Like I'm wearing too many of their clothes.
Like a Joey from Friends.
Yeah, do you start doing squats in them?
I'm just
Yeah.
going to keep doing it
Lunges?
because I really have been very cold and I've got no off switch.
You resemble a blueberry. At this
Okay,
point.
cool.
No, I have as many furs as you want. You see, I'm a seal clubber, so I've got lots of them.
Oh, so you marry them and then you all go out ritually and just
First
work?
there is wedding, and then there's the clubbing.
death.
That's
Yeah,
right.
okay.
I don't want to be rude, but do you have an iron? It's just that my look is a big part of my.
Actually, there is very good geothermal properties on this island, so the steam is abundant. And you look around, and there are
Oh, all right.
steam coming up from the grates. Like
Can
it's
I
New
just
York.
walk over to a vent and?
You stand above the vent, and the steam whooshes up your body like a Dyson hand warmer, dryer. There we go. And you come out fresh pressed.
Beautiful.
The feathers curling in the breeze.
I need
a
this
glint in
everywhere I
your
go.
eye, a sparkle in your teeth. You know.
Thank you.
Yeah. You've been car washed. Okay. So that's. I mean, is there any specific care you need? Otherwise, the pier is over there. For points.
Well, we were just in a shipwreck. Mental health. Have you got that? It's the third most stressful thing going. Yes, going through a shipwreck.
I know. I was divorced this year, so I can I can empathize with you there. Yes, well, there is a very comprehensive psychological service here, but...
Do we get a group discount if we all...
Yeah,
we
we
all
could do
kinda
with
Some
jump
group
into that?
therapy would really do us
Yeah.
good, I think, yes.
Yeah.
Got a lot to say to you all.
Let's pull up some chairs.
Well, it's funny you mention it, because I am not only a SEAL clubber, I am an amateur psychologist.
Oh.
The education system's quite good.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Well,
It's got real.
Share me your trauma.
I do. Look, I've got. So I started this business a few years ago because I was watching us. We were keel hauling a crew member on my ship.
Of course, the fourth most stressful
And,
activity.
Which is when you I don't know if everyone knows, but you tie someone to a piece of rope and then you sort of drag them under the ship. And I was watching that, and I had this idea for like a business where you could because the thing about piracy is like it's sort of feast and famine. It's not a very stable lifestyle.
Not all doubloons.
So I had an idea for this business where you basically, it's like keel hauling, but while the person's being keel hauled, they have like a scrubbing brush and they get rid of all the barnacles on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
So the idea was that we would like sell our services to other pirates, and just as like a steady income to go underneath.
Passive income, it is the dream.
Yeah, it's kind of like to go underneath. But then the guy that I was working with, who we were keel hauling, he bailed and took all the money.
Oh.
So I'm just
hurt.
working through that. I'm like, I know I need to let go.
Yeah.
Well, it's sort of, did you know that starting your own business is the fourth most stressful thing that you can go
That
through?
makes sense now.
Yeah.
Of course it does. Look, you need to forgive yourself. You put the trust in another, and
I'm
that
not
is-
angry at myself though.
You need to forgive him.
I need to forgive him.
It's
You're right.
there is a tale of a scorpion and a frog, which I think is relevant to this point. You are the frog in this instance. He was the scorpion.
He
Yeah.
stung me.
He stung you.
Do you want me to, do you know where he is now? Because I could always just
I don't
run
know where
up
he
to
is.
him and
Get
tear
him.
his head off for you.
Thank
me
you.
to do that? Yeah, I'm happy to do that. Like, I do that quite a lot.
Do you think that would
I'll
give me
help.
the closure
I don't know.
just to see his head ripped off?
Yeah, I think it helps me sometimes. Honestly, I it really helps me relax.
Well,
sometimes.
it's not. You know what? I feel like at the very least I've found a friend.
I feel like we've really made some progress today, and look, that's
Thank
the
you.
time. Tight, 55 minutes. Thank you very much. All right. Back to seal clubbing. Good luck and goodbye.
Thank you,
Flurfelson.
I was right.
Is there one more thing we need to should we ask for a boat? Like-
That's a good idea.
Or do we just go straight to the pier and just pick one and just
Just steal
Just
one.
have it.
just go?
Yeah.
I mean, look at us. We're amazing and strong and weird. Who's gonna come up against that?
Who's going to stop us?
Right?
Yeah.
Are there any ships though? Did you say there
Well,
was
yeah.
no fish?
As you approach the pier, it's busier than when you first got to the village. There are more boats, and some of the fisher people are arguing about the cause of the fish shortage.
Barbara, I think it was the water.
Interest rates.
That's right.
Oh, it's definitely ScoMo.
There was no fish. Are we overhearing any theories as to why the fish have all gone? I mean, is there any...
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There's tale of the people in the next island across.
Classic.
It's usually the
Freenland. They're just off the cuff.
Bloody Shelbyville.
How does he do
They're
it?
overfishing the waters and
Right.
overstepping the territorial bounds of what is rightfully Stankeridge's waters. Yeah. And one person thinks it's the harpsichord players.
Quick, man.
I mean,
Oh, all right. One man stands out though. Amidst all the activity, his stillness draws your eye. He's surveying a ship devoid of any workers. His shoulders shake a little, and he appears to be crying. Oh, me lads! Oh, me little lads! How did it come to this? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boys! Oh, me crew! Oh, I lost them, didn't I? I lost every last man, jack of them. Gone now and all gone, I'll never see them again. Nay, no more.
I'm going to go over and give him a hug.
Oh, thank you, laddie.
Yeah,
That
right.
is a very warm coat you got on there.
Oh, yeah, and there's 8 coats.
It is a great coat, yes.
Oh, you right? What happened to your crew?
Me crew, well, you see, they were here and then they're gone. It's one of those
I
times.
got that bit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you know, losing your crew is the 5th most stressful moment a human can go through. Allow me to process my grief, damn you. Well, you see, they jumped ship as soon as we made port here. I've enrolled in Stankeridge University. Because education's completely free in this godforsaken land.
well, we just happen to be looking for a ship, don't we?
Yes.
Everyone.
We
Yeah.
do, yes.
crew.
We've
Yeah.
got a
Crew?
wedding to go to.
We even have a mission.
A ship and a mission? Well, I might be your man.
It's kind of a boring mission.
Wow, that's some real-time feedback right there.
Wow.
Wow.
I think it sounds like a lovely mission. I would love to go on it.
I mean,
Onward,
Sir,
onward.
what is your name, sir?
Oh, me, I'm Captain Stable.
You sure?
Hello.
What?
I said, are you sure?
Am I sure my name's Captain Stable?
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
Arr.
Yeah.
Nay.
Is he volatile? Are we good? Are we good with this man?
Do you need we have some crew experience, like work experience.
I've seen some rope.
Yeah, I
At this point, I'll take anything. Where do you be going?
We're turning. I mean, we're going.
we're going to turn.
Aye.
Do you like weddings?
And where will you go after your turn?
Oh no, the island of Turn.
Oh, the island of Turn.
I believe it's also known as Turd.
Ah, yes. Yes, it is. That's what I call it every time, for sure. Well, it just so happens I could make a little trip to Turn. But I will need something in return.
Oh, God.
Well, aren't you getting a
Boo.
crew?
To get me to Turn, I'll get a crew, but I need to... I'm a bit short on cash, you see, and I thought maybe we could do a spot of fishing.
It's a squid pro quo.
good night.
Groan's just as good as a one.
He's leaving. That's too much.
Way too much.
One more squid joke and I'm out. It's an early time in the comedy festival, I get you. You see, I need... if I arrive there empty-handed, well, I'll never get a crew, will I? Because you'll be off doing your own thing. You're getting to Turn for some reason, I suppose. I'm guessing you're not going to stick with me forever.
Right, he's a bit passive-aggressive and insecure, this guy.
He is a little
I
bit, isn't
heard
he?
that, and yes, I am.
I do. You go
Have
on.
you tried talking to Urfel Urfelson? He's very helpful.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of my third session, actually. But
Look, I didn't tell you this, but at the wedding there will be a lot of gifts.
gifts, you see.
And I mean, we're going as guests, but whatever you go as and whatever you do once you get us there, that's none of our business. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Open a couple of doors and just leave them there.
This one here to speak in my language.
I could create a distraction.
I could just
kind?
pick the lock on the wishing well.
There we go.
Hey.
Is that a metaphor?
Is that a what?
Is that a metaphor?
No, it's
Oh, okay, sorry.
when you go to a wedding and have you been to a wedding?
Not one.
There's a
wishing well.
little box and they call it a wishing well, and
I
you're
mean, it
like,
has
fuck
lock on it.
you,
Okay,
you know?
sorry. I keep thinking
it's
things
a
are
fair-
metaphors in this.
It's a fair question because that was quite the party trick with the cans.
It was.
I'm
Yeah.
picking the lock with my nipples.
we don't
don't
know.
worry about that.
I mean, that's
Don't
all I
you
know
worry.
about you, that you do that.
That's all you need to know.
It's the only
It's
thing
not
anyone.
my party trick, though. I'm just saying. I've got more.
Well, yeah, you pick the lock on the wishing well.
I think we're going around in circles.
Okay,
guys.
we are good.
Much like the nipples, you are going around in circles. Right, well, we'll need some provisions along the way, but I think we can catch our feed. You see, these meatball-eating bike riders don't know it, but I know where the fish be. Says Captain Stable as his eyes bug out like goldfish. You see his gold teeth in his mouth. I should have described him. He's dressed in a maroon three-quarter length coat and silver buttons, black boots, thick prickly black beard, and a cutlass by his side. I feel like the voice mostly did that
Yeah,
description
that
for me
covers
already.
Very
yeah. Pretty close.
piratey.
Yeah.
We would have gotten there.
All right, welcome to me ship. 'Tis but a humble schooner, but I call her the Pint.
Hey.
Yes. Yes.
And by gee, she goes fast. Now, if you're going to be aboard my ship, you're going to have to look the part by jingo. Here, have this and have that. He hands out a pirate hat, and he hands out an eye patch, and he hands out a parrot.
Parrot? Can I have the parrot?
You can have the parrot.
Oh my god, I just wanted a little parrot.
There we go, mateys. Now ye be ready.
Got any wooden legs?
Oh, aye. A whole hold full of wooden legs. Take your pick.
I'm
got
just going to
beach.
use one as a club. I wasn't going to. I just lost my weapon.
Yeah, do we have our weapons? You know, when we washed up on the beach, do we have any weapons?
You don't seem to be carrying anything, but luckily I have a whole hold full of weapons that you can, take what you like. It's fine.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, mine.
Flo picks
and-
out a sword.
I'm
and then-
stable, but not in terms of me asset distribution or holding on to me bank account.
Okay.
Do you mind if I imagine this as like that room from the Jawa's vehicle with all the various
Yeah.
droids and shit in it?
Nice.
Not in the
Is it-
slightest.
Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, cool.
You all pick some weapons, I suppose. What do you?
Yeah, Flo picks up like a massive, beautiful saber.
Yeah, you do.
What is it? Saber sword, and and then finds an exact matching tiny one for the parrot. And they clink it together like champagne glasses. Thank you.
Look, I've got my. I'm going to keep my wooden leg, but I'm also going to grab a battle axe and a bow.
Yeah, you see a perfectly smithed battle axe that takes your eye straight away, and there's
Yeah.
a good yew bow there, sturdy
I'm going to
bow.
call this battle axe Dolores, and I shall call the bow Trevor.
Yeah. Weapons.
Oh, I was gonna have a look for some instruments.
Yes. You see a harpsichord.
Harpsichord.
Well, I'll take the harpsichord. Is that particularly portable?
Captain Stable helps you wheel it onto deck.
Excellent.
I'll pick up a couple of daggers.
Yeah, you do.
Thandor's gonna take a cutlass.
You get a mean-looking cutlass.
Yes.
Elan picks up some knuckle dusters and then no, they're not right. He puts them down. He picks up a bat with some nails. No, that's not right. And then he picks up the smallest dagger.
Nice.
And holds it ready.
It's smaller than the parrot's saber.
Does anyone think
The parrot's holding it in his little claw, and it's just like giving you like kind of like, all right.
And then I use it to open my reagent pouch, ready to cast magic.
And Snatch picks up a really rusty looking musket, like a little pistol. Say, well, this is all that's left. There's either this or this rubber chicken.
Yeah. There's a flintlock and then there's a
Take
chicken.
the rubber chicken.
All right, and he throws the gun overboard. There's a looming.
To be fair, the chicken's got a really nasty look on its face. So.
It looks
Does
mean.
anyone think a sword is like starting life 2 steps behind if its name is Cutlass?
Yeah, I think
tough
so.
job, yeah.
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 I
Parrot
was
looks
gonna
at
say-
the rubber chicken and is like, all right.
I was going to say sausage dwarf.
Yes.
You might want some arrows as well.
Oh, thank you. I
yeah.
always forget stuff like that. Detailed stuff. No, that's good. No, thank you. And I'll grab a handful
Yeah.
of arrows.
There's
I
a-
really appreciate that.
A quiver of good
You're
fletching,
welcome.
and there you go.
No,
Yeah.
that's good. I'm new to ranged weaponry.
You always got to start somewhere.
No, I appreciate your help. Thank you.
I just assumed you were one of those people who like uses a bow to like strangle people. And,
To run up and strangle them from
bow.
behind and sort of thing.
like sort of garrot them.
Never done it, but
You know.
no, I'm going to try that.
I mean,
that
you know.
sounds
You didn't
good.
like specify what kind of bow. Is it like or is it like a violin bow or something?
No,
Sturdy U-bow.
it's yeah.
Okay.
Bow, like bow and arrows. Do you
Yeah,
do
no,
that?
it's just one of those normal bows with the wheels on the ends.
Yeah,
like
it's
in
a-
Rambo.
Yeah.
And it has a bow tie on.
Explosive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you name the arrows?
Do I name the originals? That's Jill, that's Kevin, that's Tarquin.
Right, mateys, you look the part, I tell ya. Army hearties,
No, I
you
said
look
it.
ready for an adventure.
We're so ready. Are you going to take a weapon or are you just...
I've got the oldies, and he opens his jacket and just blinded by
Oh,
the
God.
light.
Wow. All
Coming-
right. Put it
just
away.
Rebounding off all
He's got a whole lot of lights.
on.
Exactly. And that, I think, is where we will take our interval. Come back in about 10 or 15. Get yourselves a drink and have a pee-pee.
I think I said wee-wee, actually. I believe so.
Wee time, everybody.
I didn't write it
Thank
down.
you very much
sorry.
for the
Not
first
in
half of the
Stankery's
show.
now.
Big round of applause for the first
Thank you,
half.
everyone.
Thank you so much. We'll be back in 5:10. I'm going to go up and like yell at you to come back in. Okay, sound good? Great. Awesome. Go do the
Lovely.
music reel. Thank you.
Love it.
Sounds like we're back. Hey, we're back. I'd like to think it is. All right.
We ready?
All right. Let's go.
Let's play some Doom.
All right. You're aboard the great ship Pint. It is a scooter, yes. Thank you. He calls it a pint because he's got aspirations.
Is that a dolphin that said that?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
just popped out of the ocean.
It'll never be the lollipop.
He's got you working away. You're swabbing the deck. You're mending fishing nets. Some of you are coiling ropes, and Jack's playing the harps. I mean, Ricky Song's playing the harpsichord.
What are you playing?
I'm playing
Classical gas.
Simply the
1,000
best.
Miles by Vanessa Carlton, maybe?
Yeah, all of that.
Oh, that's the one.
And we're all singing along. Is it like a shanty situation?
Could be. I don't know.
Yeah,
if you feel like a shanty, then you can have a shanty.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not.
All right.
Come on! Oh, what's that you?
Don't worry there, Jackie
No,
boy.
I'm not. I'm not yes ending that one.
Down at the bottom of the ocean gold.
The dolphin says, fuck you.
It sounds
No,
great
nothing,
with harpsichord, I tell you what.
Artsy fuck.
I miss Jim. I miss Jim. Jim wasn't proud.
Jim took our
wasn't
request.
proud. He was
You
happy to
should have
play the
heard
hits.
his piano man, or he called it the harpsichord man.
Never, yep, happy
Sing
to
us
do
a
it.
song, you're the harpsichord man.
Yeah, it's a classic.
I made myself laugh.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I did most of the work.
Perhaps I could teach you a song.
Oh,
I-
yes.
See, I learned this song when I was a nutmeg trader.
Okay.
Sail to the Spice Islands, I would. And the young women, the girls of the Spice Islands would sing this song. And I tell you, I could never quite figure out the lingo, but the melody stuck in me maw, me brain. And I've written my own lyrics for it, so maybe I'll share it to you for you now.
Yes, you will.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
Yes.
All right, it's in the key of C.
Jesus Christ. What is the key of C? There's someone at the back who's got like
those
perfect
tumbleweeds.
pitch. Is like,
that's,
tumbleweed.
that's not a sound effect. That's someone's going, shh.
I want to.
If you want to be a landlubber, we cannot be friends. Sailing is not easy, but that's the way it is. If you want to be a landlubber, you will have to give money for my herring, but don't keep it in the fridge. If you want my fish products, you gotta bring some cash. If you want to sail with me, you better make it fast. We leave early. Don't waste my time. Get your pack together for the morning tide. If you want to be a landlubber, we cannot be friends. Sailing is not easy, but that's the way it is. If you want to be a landlubber, you will have to give some money for my herring, but don't keep it in the fridge. Now's the rap bit. All right. It's also a recipe. So you get a fishy and you take it from the sea. You gotta pickle it, so listen carefully. Lemon in the place, you're gonna want it in your face. Mustard seed, you gotta take it easy. When the seed be, better bring a bay leaf. As for salt, you'll see. Slam the lid down and shake it all around. Slam the lid down and shake it all around.
Harpsichord solo.
All right, me hearties, that's a fine day of choring and singing.
I've never hoped for a shipwreck. I've never hoped for a shipwreck before. It's a new feeling.
It's a good feeling.
Take that as constructive feedback, I suppose. Well, I suppose we can turn in. We should be arriving where the fishies are tomorrow on our way to turn. Yep.
Cool. Yeah, it sounds good.
That's great news, Captain Stable.
Yes,
You know,
sleepy bye-bye.
none of those superstitious socialists ever make it out here, but I tell you what, the riches are ripe for reaping over here, me boyos.
I mean, you wrote it.
I mean, the alliteration, like.
Did
Hey,
you spend like 50% of it on the Spice Girls thing, and then
Did you get to
60,
Spice
40.
Girls and work backwards for the rest of the game?
There is-
More like
you gotta start
80-20.
definitely.
So Captain Stable, I just want to get this mission right.
Yeah, me lad.
So we're going somewhere to bring in a huge haul of fish.
Right.
And it's going to be really easy.
Ah.
What's the catch?
Very nice.
Jesus Christ.
It's
Wow.
I also want to know.
Sorry, that's just me doing the longest run-up for you.
The catch is you gotta help me pickle it.
Oh.
Oh, how do we
Is
do
this
that?
like a-
I explained it in the rap. Shall I do it
No,
again?
no.
That's the one.
Sorry, party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
no,
we
it's not
still
me. I'll
trying to
just step
get
out
to
for
a
second.
wedding, or is that?
I'm pretty sure we're still going to a
That's what
wedding.
we're doing.
But I'm pretty sure that we have to help him get the fish.
Oh,
this is
and
the
then
catch.
And then he'll
This is
take
to-
us
to
to
pay
catch
it
is
in
the
order
wedding.
to get to the
so
wedding.
we can get to the
We're
wedding.
doing
Yeah, it's like when you get in a taxi and you go through, you tell him to go through Macca's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
right.
okay.
We're doing-
And you're like, do you want anything? And he's like, oh, fucking take a McFlurry. And you're like, fucking cool. And then he takes you home.
Yeah, we're doing
Okay.
side
McFishy.
quests.
We're doing
Yeah,
side
side
quest.
quest.
All right.
Side quest.
Or is this, like, in order to get us to the wedding, we have to help you
Yeah,
catch some fish.
You know, you're probably still in time for this wedding. I got an invitation too, but I'm busy. So
So the fish are the catch.
the fish is the catch, believe it or not. Yes.
Fantastic.
I'm
right.
not budging on this shit. It makes perfect narrative sense.
You'll reel them in before too long. Don't you worry.
We were obviously getting in very early on this wedding.
Yeah, we got to
Let's
Like,
go
we
do
were
the-
rocking up a few days
Yeah,
early,
yeah.
just like, oh yeah,
Oh, we're in the
we're
bridal
gonna kill
party,
some
so we have to do the
time.
rehearsal
Yeah,
dinner.
there's photos.
And like I'm
Right,
organising the bridesmaids thing, you know,
Stylist.
Yeah.
toilet paper fish, you know, the whole
The
thing.
photographer.
Yeah.
And when you're in a boat, you gotta watch out for sea wreckage. So you wanna come early.
It's good
Yes.
to accommodate for
True.
the
Yes.
occasional.
True.
wreck.
Contingency is very
work it
much
in.
a thing.
Yeah, you
yeah.
just
Just in
factor it
case.
Contingency.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's good.
I had to say it again.
Oh, that's
So good, I had to say it
good
again.
Could you explain it? It's always better when
Don't you get salty, me boy. Come on now.
Oh.
It's, right, well, I'm turning in. I don't know about you, but I'll see you in the morning. Captain Stable goes below decks.
Yeah.
What do we think
So should
about
we
this
steal
guy?
this ship?
Yeah.
What do you think?
He's
Yeah.
asleep
I
now.
think we should steal the
I
ship.
just-
I'm happy to go down and rip his
Fuck
head
fishing.
off. Fuck fishing.
Yeah. Also, did you hear that song he fucking did? Like,
I don't know. I mean, I've not
that?
adventured with you guys before. Maybe this is like you kind of want to be polite and everything.
No,
but
no,
I'm
we're
kind of
totally
feeling
down for
like
murder.
maybe
Yeah.
tearing his head off,
mean,
throwing
we're-
his body overboard and stealing the ship and going to this wedding.
Yeah.
Hey, what's a piracy without a mutiny? You know?
Yeah.
Come on, we got to do it.
It's required.
We could drag him under the ship.
We could do that.
we can
Maybe.
kill
We can start your
business.
baby.
He needs to be compliant for that, but I mean, let's do it anyway.
All right, are we mutinying? Is that what's going on?
Fucking sounds like it.
Let's do this.
All right, well, the captain's below decks. You have the ship.
Well, as a thief, I'd be quite happy to like sneak in and just do away with him.
Sure.
Oh, that's really
I
kind
mean,
of
I've
you.
got 2 daggers.
Maybe
Yeah.
you could pretend he's your old business partner. That could be a healing thing for you.
That can be my
Small
motivation.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Just quickly though, does anybody here know the way to turn apart from him?
You do,
I totally do.
but do you do in the sense that you knew that the island was turned, or do you do in the real sense?
I feel like we should mutiny.
I can roll an intelligence check and find out for. Ooh, yeah, I totally know the way. 100% with a 5, I can
I mean, we
get you
could just-
anywhere.
Just pull him out, strap him to the mast, and get him to like sort of,
Oh,
like
that's
we'll
a
just
good
pull him out, and we'll
idea.
just keep him alive, and then he can just
Like
be
a
like
human
this
sort
way.
of compass.
That
Yeah,
way,
human compass.
Yeah, and he just points, he just
I like
throws
it.
his head in the direction. He's
Yeah.
like
And
then-
left, right, up,
Okay, so I
down,
won't kill him.
up, down.
Turn,
The Konami
turn.
code,
Just knock him out. I can help you if you want, because I'm also a thief.
There you
all
go.
right. Double thief.
We
All
can
right,
help.
so you
All right.
guys go below deck and get him and bring him up here, and we'll just take him by force. We're not fucking fishing, and I'm going to get the flag with the pirate head on it, and I'm going to put it in the mast, and
Love
we'll be
it.
I
pirates.
love it.
This is going to make
plan.
such an entrance to the wedding. Oh my god!
Okay.
I'll get some ropes ready.
Okay.
Can the two of you roll stealth checks, please, to go undetected below decks?
Sure can.
Yeah.
12.
Okay.
Another 20! I fucking told
All right.
This red dice maybe it is loaded. I don't know.
Does the ship's bell ring comfortingly for the 20?
Nope. No.
That would be stealthy.
Plonwad, you're doing really well.
Thank
as
you.
well. You're doing really well.
Yeah.
I think
Thanks.
you're doing very good sneaking.
Thanks.
Plonwad almost
I
stumbles.
thought I
on-
was until you said
No, you
that.
are.
No, thanks.
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
No, I won't. Don't
The
overthink, don't
interjection
overthink.
almost makes Plonwad stumble over the step, but Snatch grabs his shoulder and
catching it.
and rights him.
Thank you.
Steadies it.
We can do this.
All right.
After you, buddy.
All right. Okay.
You make your way down the steps and into the belly of the ship. Ahead of you is the locked doors to the captain's chamber.
Okay. Locked. You rolled a 20.
Did you? All right.
Mutiny over. There was a locked door.
Oh, well.
Is Flo's nipples kind of come to attention?
Oh yeah. Can we get Flo down here to pick the lock with the nipples?
Plonwad,
currently-
believe in yourself. You can do this, man.
Yeah, Thandor whispers that from above the deck down
You
into the
can
hole.
do this.
Here. Here's my lockpick. It's my lucky lockpick.
Okay. Thank you. Rolling.
Maybe not that die.
7.
Yep, not that die.
Don't break his lucky lockpick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It blunts a little bit. It's bent. It's bent on the end, the tip.
Oh, look, it's got a little thing you've got to do. Here, let me. I'll just wiggle it. Let's see if this fucking rolls another 20.
There's a knack to it.
No, it's an 8. It
You
must
break
be
the
the lock.
lockpick.
Okay. Was it? We just have a little listen to see if we've woken him up.
If you want to be.
Okay.
Have you got any more lockpicks?
Yes, here you go. That's my second lucky lockpick.
Okay.
The next one's my unlucky lockpick, so don't break this one.
Okay. All right. 20.
That door opens with a barely perceptible click, and it starts to swing towards you silently on its hinges.
So I'll just get the rope and like.
Okay, wait.
You know, have you got an idea for how we're going to do this?
Well, yeah, I brought my lucky cudgel, my sap. We'll knock him out in his sleep.
Oh, you're going to knock him out in his sleep?
Yeah.
He's already knocked out. I mean,
That's fair. Let's just tie him up.
look, what I'll do is I'll loop a loop around his neck, and if he really struggles, I'll.
Oh, yeah, fair. Yeah. All right. Let's go.
All right.
And then you just do the normal tying.
Okay. All right.
All right.
You do the creepy stuff. I'll do the normal stuff.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You remove the rope that is attached to the bedposts of Captain Stable's chambers, and you proceed to tie it around his arms and legs, and you around his throat.
Just as a precaution.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not-
loosely tied. It's got a noose knot though, so you
yeah.
could slip it if you
If I
wanted
need
to.
to.
If you wanted to, yeah.
Don't trip.
He doesn't wake. He's still.
He was still
out.
asleep.
Yeah, still out
I'll
for it.
take the noose off.
You see an empty bottle of
I don't wanna
rum
be that
by
guy.
the bed, you know. So. You take the noose off. Yeah, all right.
All right. Well, let's drag him up and
was good.
hoist him up. Yeah. Let's high five.
The captain awakes.
You have to roll for that.
Yeah. Dexterity check.
Hey, you know what's going on here?
Have we tied him up yet? Is
Yes,
he
he
safely
is
tied?
He struggles
come
on the
down.
bed.
Come down.
Yeah, we might need some help.
He's
not
tied
so
like
strong.
a stuck pig.
Oh, but he's downstairs still.
down in the cabin. Yes, he's on the
right,
bed.
right,
All
right.
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna come down for sure. Yeah.
Well,
What's the matter with this, me lads? I thought we bonded. I thought we had a good time
we
together.
totally
Now we're
bond,
doing
no.
bondage, so
It's just a slight pivot.
Well,
it's
the block and tackle's above the bed, boys. Hoist me up.
fine. And Riki starts.
All right, you hoist the captain. You've tied up above the bed.
Working 9 to 5.
Got a new shanty. This is in your notes, isn't it, Emil?
Dolly
It's all
Parton's
the bit I
sea
get written
shanty.
down.
So,
Well, let's get him up.
Nine to
Let's get him upstairs.
Yeah.
Onto the. We're still going with the tying him.
I
lashing
really
him
like
to
using
the,
him as a figurehead sort of stuff that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, like a maidenhead.
Let's
Yeah,
put him in the
yeah.
front like a figurehead.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
I
like
love
one
that.
of those little
I
like
love that.
things
Yeah.
on a car that like bibbidi.
Yeah, like a real
One of
fucked
those.
up Leo and Kate situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're right. You drag him back above deck and you tie him to the front of the ship or to the
Yeah.
mast. It doesn't really-
No, to the front of the
reckon
ship.
we go
Front of the
front.
ship.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I think front.
I
yeah,
like front.
Captain
Over the-
Stable Maidenhead.
Near the toilets. You know, near the toilets at the front.
Yeah, that's right. Right near
Behind
the
the
toilet.
candy bar and the
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
and the projector and the casino.
There's toilets. I've just been pooping off the side.
Toilets is a strong
I
word.
called it a poop deck, but that's not what it meant.
Yeah, we were supposed to poop off the side. Sorry. Don't go into the bilge.
So, Captain,
Aye.
so I'm sorry this seems a bit rude that we've tied you to the front of your own ship and everything, but like it's probably important that you know that like we're nicking this ship and we're gonna go to this wedding because we're worried we're gonna be late. So we thought maybe you could help us like get to turn and sort of just like if you don't help us, we'll tie
Turn
you
you
up
into
more.
wood?
Turn you into wood. How do you do that?
Well, we've got a wizard, don't we?
Oh yeah, we can.
Yes.
Can you do that?
No. But I can electrocute him a little bit.
There we
and
go.
I'll
Yeah,
just
electrocute.
give him a little
bit.
zap on the leg.
bit of a zap.
Just-
Chowder-headed sons of biscuit eaters.
what?
How did he know? My mum's
you
mad for
call me?
biscuits.
It's all those crumbs in your beard, mate.
That's not hobnob. Come on.
Right, yes, well, I suppose I'll say left or right, but if electrocuting's in the offering, don't see what choice I have.
Give him another little zap just for.
Son of a bilge-pumping jack catch. These are all real pirate insults.
Are they?
You're learning something as well.
Sorry about that.
So whilst we're going there, I'm just very curious. Can we assume we're walking into sailing and
We're
talking?
sailing and
We're
talking.
sailing and
Sailing and
talking.
talking. Okay. So we're on the way to turn.
On the way to turn.
You were sailing and talking.
We've
That's
got
right.
the sails hoisted. It's all on.
It's a West Wing situation. You're moving and chatting.
Moving and
good.
chatting.
Great,
Great,
great.
The camera work
Yeah,
is
yeah.
amazing. It's
impeccable.
actually really quite well choreographed.
Yeah, yeah. There's
Yeah.
someone
Carry
in
on.
another boat in front of us.
Yeah. turn, quick, go.
And unlike the West Wing, you stop at the 4th season, so it still stays. All of a sudden, the water around you starts to roil and boil, and you see lots of fish.
Okay.
Oh, we don't want to go fishing, Captain.
We want to go to a
It is
fucking
teeming
wedding.
with life. Millions of herring swim and dart just beneath and above the surface.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
You keep on. You
Check
keep
it
on
out.
So
sailing.
roast us if
Yeah.
you're
Why are
ready.
they all?
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
nice.
No, I am curious. Like
Yeah.
Captain Stable, why are they all here and not like where they normally are?
Oh, good point.
This is what I was worried about, feared of. This is why the islanders don't
Oh,
come
this
here.
is what you were scared of?
Not being
I mean-
lashed and then executed to your own ship.
In me wildest dreams, I thought it wouldn't be quite this bad. You have exceeded my worst expectations.
Would you say this is the 6th most stressful experience, or?
Certainly makes the top 10.
Well, that's good.
The noise of the fish is intense.
There's fishes in tents.
They're slapping each other. You know, there's lots of them. There's heaps.
Clap,
Yeah.
clap, clap,
Oh,
clap,
it
clap,
sounds like
clap,
applause.
clap,
Don't
clap,
stop.
clap,
Yeah,
clap,
yeah,
clap,
yeah.
clap,
So wet.
There's so many more fish. Wow. Cool.
Wet
Yeah.
applause.
And the boat begins to rock side to side.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks. I'm getting a lot of triggering trauma right now. I feel really, really bad.
And a
about the
huge
shipwreck
black
thing.
tentacle bursts from the water. And high up ahead, it dives down and wraps around the hull of the ship. Another one bursts out of the water, and another, and another. And the ship creaks as the suckered tentacles flex their muscles around it.
Come on, we're not doing this again. We need to be more proactive this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
We're
we
gonna-
shouldn't watch this time.
We're going to
Yeah.
take this thing out.
We do. Yeah. No, you're right.
We cannot do another shipwreck.
Yeah, we can't. No.
All
I
right, what do we
won't go
got?
back there again.
I can't lose another harpsichord player.
We've got to find its eye. I think that's the thing. Stab it in the eye.
And as you decide to stand and fight, its giant squid head emerges from the drink.
All right.
It opens its mouth and 1,000 tiny knife-sharp teeth wink at you in dozens of rows as it bellows a briny bellow.
That's not as fearsome. Can I have something some more fearsome,
You
please?
just go brinier.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's better.
And you all roll initiative!
Yes. Can I borrow your
Mind if I-
dice,
Please go. You
Please,
can
mine's
take
in
your
my
own.
bag over there.
Hey, Alan, maybe you should send a sending message or something to Beldav. Just let him know that we're gonna be late.
Dear Beldav, I'm so sorry we've been delayed. We've missed the brunch and the
Put it in the
rehearsal
wedding
dinner.
WhatsApp, yeah?
Yes, yeah. In the group chat.
Yeah.
We'll be there soon, just dealing
That's
with
25.
the Kraken. XOXO.
Did you mention that we're going through a second shipwreckage?
I'll add that. 2 shipwrecks along the way. Soz.
OMFG.
What's the hashtag for the wedding again? Is it
The which? The hashtag.
for the wedding?
Beldaff and beyond, I guess. I don't know.
Isn't that cute?
Ring the bell
Alrighty.
down.
For whom the
Wedding
Beldaff
Wedding
rolls.
Beldaff.
Oh, wedding Beldaffs. That's
Yeah.
that was,
There
it
you
was
go.
right there
There
in
it
front of us.
Alright.
We got there.
The message gets to Beldaff, and you see tick tick red, and then nothing.
He's got a lot on.
Oh, we
very
haven't got
busy
any reception.
Weddings are
Right.
stressful. He's busy.
So initiative, please. Who's got a high number?
16.
So are we adding stats?
18.
I mean, how does this
No.
work?
Nah,
No.
we
No.
just
No
just
fucking
roll
way.
a
written on
20.
the thing.
Look, I know,
It's what's written
I
on
know
the
you
thing.
brought your sheet with
I've got
you,
my
but
sheet.
fuck the sheet.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
fine.
As
If-
the
fuck your
DM,
shit.
if you want to add, for the initiative of bringing your sheet, I think you get a little bonus to your initiative.
Yeah.
Well, my initiative bonus is +2, so 18.
Oh, it's a anyone beat a high, anyone beat an 18?
No.
I got a
Nah.
7.
Same 18.
Oh, all right,
16.
all right. You both, you go first, please.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is a classic hairy bullet situation. I'm going to use my, or the canary. The whole another story. We'll get it. I'm going to just sprint across the deck using my charger feet and my mobile feet, and I'm going to just fucking leap with my axe shining in the air and just leap towards this guy's face.
Right on, you charge across the wooden
Yeah.
deck. Your muscly thighs ripple as you leap across the balustrade. I've been watching a lot of footy lately. I don't know if you know.
You have to imagine the thighs under all the seal skin, though. I mean, it's, you know.
That's how well they ripple. You
Yeah,
can
they
see it on
really-
the outer layer of the seal skin. Yeah. You hold your great axe aloft and swing it down right to the eye of the Kraken. Roll to
doing
hit,
this?
please. Yes,
I
please.
wanna-
Yeah.
14 on the dice.
Yeah, well, you're rolling to hit a big Kraken's eye. You hit it!
Yay!
Go, Dolores.
Fuck you, Kraken!
The Kraken shrieks as the axe buries itself into the top part of its massive eye. You're standing kind of in the white bit currently.
Oh, nice. Flipping around on
I
it.
think you heard it a little bit. That seagull
Crow
agrees.
has landed on the.
How big is this Kraken?
The Kraken is enormous. Like, I suppose the size of its head is probably like a bus size.
I think I want
as
to
a
burrow
reference.
into the Kraken.
Oh,
Can I just
alright.
start using the hole and just starting to wear it like a pair of pants?
You do. You do.
Because you're not wearing enough pants.
You pull
Another
it.
pair of pants.
You pull its top eyelid up and then start to
Just start.
scoot down.
Wear you like a doona.
Yeah.
Get in the goo. Get in the goo.
Get in
Get
him.
in the goo. That's like a fucking jacuzzi of goo.
Yeah. A juku. No,
The
hang on.
jacuzzi.
A goozy. That's the one. Yeah. That's where I was headed. The Kraken shakes its massive head and its tentacles flex once again, and parts of the ship start to break apart as it. Another one of its tentacles swings down and attempts to make an attack on one of you. But before it does, Alan gets a go. Because that's the rules, so we follow the rules.
Electricity begins to crackle around Alan. His hair stands on edge, and great golden wings burst from his back as he raises up into the air and fires a lightning bolt, arcing across, trying to hit all of the tentacles at once. It's a dexterity save for the Kraken to
All right,
avoid the
I will
tentacles.
just... yes, please.
D20.
D20?
The only DM who doesn't bring any dice.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a power move right there.
Oh,
The big ass Kraken fails its dexterity save.
So 30 points of electricity damage crackle across all the tentacles.
It's in the
It's
water
also
too.
in the water, so the electricity does extra damage. Not only that, but you fry all the fish around the boat.
Ooh, does it
floating
start
up
to
to the
smell
top.
good?
If anyone was, for example, wearing the Kraken like a pair of pants,
Yes. Yes, indeed. The hairy bullet takes some damage. But it kind of it actually helps you burrow a bit further down because you've got a bit of a pneumatic thing going on.
A shaking, sort of settling.
Yeah, it's like a repeating saw. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I like it.
All right. The Kraken's, one of its many tentacled limbs, reaches out and makes... can I roll a dice again, borrow a dice again?
Yep.
Can I borrow a few?
Just the D20.
You can't have my red one.
D20 right there.
It reaches out and attempts to drag Ariki's song away from the harpsichord, but it misses and grabs the harpsichord stool instead and pulls it out from under you, and you fall on your butt.
Oh, this is great. Wait, on my butt?
Well, yeah, you were sitting on the stool, I assume.
Oh no!
my beautiful butt.
Not a bruise.
Yeah, its
Context.
depth perception is out because its eye's quite sore, so it made a grab and missed.
Yeah, it's got a dwarf
Got something in
it.
its eye. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a dwarf in it. That's right. Yeah.
Ariki's hops back onto her feet and gets to the harpsichord and says, and does is it cruel words? I can't remember.
Vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery.
Yeah.
Does a vicious
Oh,
mockery.
we're good.
Ah, you tentacly piece of shit. I'm gonna make you feel something. And then she goes to town on the harpsichord, and it's quite beautiful, and you can feel that in your guts.
So like the what they play on the Titanic, because it's like going,
Yeah.
that thing. When they go to like the two little kids,
The
I think
Kraken.
it's
the two fucking little kids, and you're like, they're not
It's a
gonna make
D4.
her.
The Kraken feels it feels the emotion in the song and the depth of the melody and the lyrics, and it starts to. You feel the tentacles around the ship slacken slightly, and it cries quite a lot, which is further helps with your burrowing into the time ball.
Is the jacuzzi, is the jacuzzi now like
Jacuzzi now.
bubbling? Like the jets have come on?
I'm getting in a bit of trouble. I'm starting to regret the whole burrow into the Kraken thing. It's like here and now the water is. I haven't really thought this through.
We won't forget you.
Oh, sausage man.
Sausage
Oh, sorry. Oh, shit.
Go on, Thandel.
So for the benefit of the podcast, you did the thumbs up in Terminator.
Thumbs up in
As you
Disappeared.
fail in. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Snatch, you had a pretty high initiative, I think.
I rolled an 11, but I
I had a 16, but
Me too. But anyway,
mortified
you're
and emotionally overcome by the death of his newfound friend, Sausage Dwarf.
Hang on. No one's dead. He's still alive.
I thought-
you don't know
We're
though.
going to
I
kill off
mean,
one of
he
your
looks-
long-term characters.
Oh, did you
That's
bring?
what
Is
we're
this a
doing
long-term
tonight.
character that you
this is
brought
my
on the
guy.
show?
This is
This
my
is
guy.
canon.
This
so
is
just so you
origin
know.
story.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, dude, it's okay because I'm going to save you.
Okay.
Snatch
you're
leaps
gonna
off.
try.
Oh, you're gonna roll the dice
edge.
first.
And he oh fuck! All I've got is this rubber chicken, and he throws it at the Kraken.
Yeah.
7.
no.
Nice to know you, Sausage Dwarf.
Believe it or not, the rubber chicken was not the most aerodynamic weapon of choice.
Yeah.
And
What about a flying halfling?
You absolutely you jump across the side of the ship and you land on its nose. Good. On the
beak?
Kraken's yeah, the beak. That's the one. The hard beak of the Kraken.
My plan all along, I balance carefully, ready for my next turn, hoping that you guys
Alright.
kill it before.
All right, all
we
right,
get to
all
that.
right.
How well do you balance?
Let's see.
Good party friend.
9. I fall in its beak.
You do fall in its beak, but just your butt. So like your legs are one side and your body's on the other side. You know,
Ow.
you're inside. It could kind of when it gets to go, it could easily, potentially.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right, all
We'll
right,
see.
all right. Let's go.
It's not its turn yet, but when it is, you wait. Who knows what'll happen? Snatch. All right. Flo.
Yeah, Flo taps the glaive 3 times on the deck of the ship, and what was once purple turns to like a bright rainbow, and it sort of goes like a TikTok, like just really, just sort of like up and down, faster and faster and faster until she goes full rage mode. Yeah. All right, you fucking cunt, come here. Oh, we're gonna have you like you've never been had before, you squidless little bitch. And the parrot rages as well. And she launches straight for the Kraken's heart.
Yeah. Right
Yeah,
on.
is that underwater?
Well, you know,
I think
octopuses
squid have
things.
2 or
No,
3,
4.
4.
Yeah.
4, swinging the glaive, just jigger, and the rainbow's like spinning out
So
around
really,
it.
you could go anywhere and you're
Come
aiming for
here,
the
you!
heart.
I've got you in my sights and my little peepers, and you are going down.
All right, let's roll to hit.
Oh yeah, that's right. 9.
Yeah, you miss.
Uh-oh.
You go to make a really awesome leap and go straight for the heart, but you trip over the balustrade as you do it. You kind of
Oopsie-doodle.
your foot is caught on the side of the boat, but you're kind of face planted against the side, and you're hanging down there. You kind of your arms are
Swashing
swinging.
the glaive from side to side as it
Yeah.
kind of like shoot, little rainbow sparks are coming out of it, just sort of singeing the flesh of the Kraken somewhat, but it seems to kind of tickle.
What about damage from the parrot?
Oh, the parrot.
Yeah, parrot damage.
Roll to hit with the parrot.
The tiny
Yes.
cutlass.
All right,
Do
fucking
it.
come on, parrot, come the fuck on.
Fucking parrot.
12.
It's a big ass kraken. It's obviously you brought its stat sheet as well, so it gets a bonus.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So the parrot flies straight, and it can also correct in the air because it's got wings. Flies straight and true directly at the third heart of the kraken, and using its tiny little cutlass,
It's holding it in its claw, just kind of like that sort of thing.
It pierces the kraken like a dart straight inside, and let's. You can roll me a little bit of damage on that one. Maybe
which
I
one's
don't
that
know,
one?
like a D.
I'll roll a D20 one.
Yeah,
though.
sure. Why not?
20
That makes sense.
D20 for the parrot.
Powerful parrot.
7 points of damage from the parrot.
The
Very
dice told the
appropriate.
story. It's a nice bit of damage on the heart. The heart kind of palpitates and stops beating, and the parrot is still lodged in the heart. All right,
Starts nibbling at it like a cuttlefish.
Yeah.
Right?
Thendor.
Thendor grabs a bunch of rope and tries to throw it towards the eye, hoping that what was your character's name? The AKA
Ornette.
Ornette. That Ornette will grasp it as he fires a guiding bolt into the mouth of into the beak of the kraken.
Into the beak of the kraken.
Oh, wait,
Into the
watch
beak.
it.
All right. Do you roll a hit for that one?
That's where I am.
I know. I'm
Okay.
trying to distract it from biting onto you.
Oh, thanks.
By shooting you first. Yeah.
You're balanced on top, going into the tongue. Like it's trying to give like a, like when you burn your tongue really bad against the roof of your mouth. It's like,
Yeah.
that's really
Like a ham and
frustrating and
tomato
annoying.
sandwich.
I didn't mean to appear ungrateful. Please keep
No,
going.
no, that's all right. All right, fine. I'll go for the heart. Fuck you.
Ah.
Oh, that's 11.
You get near enough to the heart that it actually ejects the parrot from the cavity, and you save the parrot.
Hey!
The parrot
I saved
gasps.
someone.
Can you roll me to see how well your rope is flung?
Yeah. Oh, that's a 19.
All right.
Hey.
Finally,
The rope-
something.
Something good.
Sails across the side of the ship, and
Can
its
we kill it with the rope?
grappling hook buries into the eyeball of the kraken, doing an extra couple of points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it is within reach of you, Ornette. Yes. Now, your turn.
Is this based on the roll that I did just before, or is this a new
It's a
turn?
New turn.
thing.
Okay, I get my 2 daggers, and I get one of my daggers, and I use the handle of the dagger to kind of zip line myself down the rope.
Nice.
Amazing.
Love that.
You do that, and it looks dope as fuck.
Is that all I get to do?
You can roll. You can roll. You can roll to make an attack on the kraken.
Okay, all right. So what I'm gonna, what's in front? What can I see? Like when I've zipped all the way down to
Yeah,
his.
you're quickly ziplining towards its eyeball. It's kind of its beak is.
How many eyes are there?
Just 2. Just one on
And
either
he's
side.
in one of them.
He's in one of them.
And,
yeah.
I'm looking
That's
at the other one.
That's the one you're ziplining to because it's on the rope that was thrown by Thendor into the eye for the rescue mission.
All right.
Yeah,
Can I
yeah.
try and sort of leap to the other eye?
Yeah, absolutely. You can roll me a check for that athletics.
Although you're still stuck in the eye, aren't you?
Well, I'm still stuck in the eye. I'm feeling ambivalent
Are you
about
feeling-
the situation.
Are you
Like
feeling
maybe
neglected?
it's where I want to be. I don't know.
I just kind of feel like we need to kill the kraken and then we'll get you out.
Yeah, well, I could maybe. Yeah.
Because it's no like if
I love that you're having this chat as you're ziplining down the thing. Like,
We're talking in ziplining. We're talking in
the
ziplining.
cinematography is beautiful.
it's just like if he
Look, you
kills us
follow your
all,
heart,
then
follow your heart. Like honestly, you
I
do
think
what
I would
you
just
need
want to go
do.
for that other eye.
Yeah.
okay.
Go for the
All right.
eye, man.
12.
Okay. You kind of clumsily dismount when you land on the eyeball, and you kind of roll over your back and to the other side of the kraken's head, and its eyeball blinks at you.
Okay. But I'm still on the head.
Yeah, you are, and you can make an attack.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to just go for that eye. Am I
Yeah.
close enough to the eye?
Yeah,
to-
you can double dagger that
Double
eyeball if
dagger?
you want. Yeah.
8.
In an attempt
4
to
for each
double
dagger.
dagger it, you kind of hold them in a cool angle, and you go, yeah, and you kind of do that, and you miss. You just
Okay, I just missed.
It blinks at the wrong time, and its strong squid lashes batter away your dagger.
Nice detail.
Thank you.
Lashes. not eyelid. The lashes.
Of course it was. Naturally. You've never seen a squid lash? Well, get yourself some education, Lauren. You should go to a school at Stankeridge.
Is it a lady squid?
Didn't
It's
you
like-
watch My Kraken Teacher, the documentary? It was all in there. All of it, all the number of hearts. all there.
Okay.
I didn't because he heard he fucks it. Is that like a
You need to be more
semi-sexual thing?
open-minded. It's a good
Have you
show.
never seen
It's a good
tentacle
show.
porn? It's great.
Not today.
Okay, that's us for tonight, guys.
right.
Thank you.
It doesn't get much better.
Ornette, it's your turn.
All right, so could you describe to me what I see and hear and smell and feel?
Okay, you don't see very much. You feel a lot of goop.
Okay.
Everything's a bit goopy. Your arm is outstretched above you. The other arm with the axe is kind of below your feet. Thanks, Siri. Siri's doing D&D descriptions now. It's a good service. It's a great service. And you kind of started to burrow down, but you've had second thoughts.
Yeah, so I'm basically
Got one
in this
hand-
thing up to the wrist.
Yeah, one hand
but the
popping
wrong
out.
way.
That's right,
Yeah,
that's
right.
right.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I guess I'm just going to start. Can I chop? Can I do some more chopping
you can
from the inside?
Yeah,
I think a dwarf who's strong enough to wear 8 sealskin suits is strong enough to swing Dolores inside a Kraken's
I
eyelid.
think I can do
The
that.
boy's
Yeah,
got
that
those
feels
thick
right.
thighs
Yeah.
as well, remember?
Huh?
You got those thick thighs as
Yeah,
well.
I got them
Yep,
rippling
just
thighs.
pretend
Yeah.
you're mining.
Yeah, bang. I did get sacked from. Anyway, that's another story.
All right, roll me to. I mean,
Alright.
you're going to hit it. You're inside the eyeball, so you can.
Every part of
I
me
mean,
is
unless you
already-
roll a 1, I guess.
already
So
hitting
you
it.
might as well roll it. If it's a
Alright.
1, you.
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay. You struggle and flex and manage to bring your other arm back down to the axe beneath, and you mine the shit out of that squid's eyeball. So much so that it pops. The squid reels and turns as it is in so much pain. It flicks its head and you come flying out of the eye cavity and you just catch the rope. Actually, roll a
As
check.
I arc across the sky,
That's
as
right.
like this smudge of gore on the sky, I'm like, you fucking beauty!
Yes, and you.
I rolled a 7.
All right, you grasp for the rope that was also flung out with you, but you miss. And the ship is about 50 or 60 feet away from you, and you're on the other side of it. The Kraken, however, it retreats. Its tentacles loosen even further, and it lets go. It's had an emotional day, and it's lost an eye, and it's not very. And all of its fish friends.
We have an eye patch, so
Yeah, you toss the Kraken the eye
giant
patch.
You want
eye
to make a
patch.
deal with it?
yeah, why
And
not?
offer it the eye
Mate,
patch, and
yeah.
you can't harass us anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot.
Well, can you include me in that deal in exchange for Snatch as well? Yeah, I'm still in its beak, so that'd be nice.
Yeah, we've got a nice harpsichord too, if it wants it. I'm not fond.
Not the heart.
Can anyone
Cool.
speak Kraken?
Yes.
Or mime.
Let's do it in
Oh, yeah,
mime,
we do a
Probably more
laborious
reliable.
mime.
which is great for a
Whose turn is it
podcast.
next?
Well, the Krakens actually, and it rethinks its decision to attack this particular boat, and it lets go and slowly swims away.
Bye, Snatch.
Aren't they?
Oh yeah, Snatch.
For the podcast, Snatch is
We're
doing
still
the
on
thing
it, aren't
from the
we?
Terminator with the thumbs up.
You're on the other eyeball.
That's true. Snatch and
Can we
Two
try and
ropes.
grab the rope?
Yeah, yeah,
Is the
yeah.
rope still there? Can
yeah,
we
go
somehow...
on, yeah, have a grab
no.
of that rope as
You
it.
could-
Instead of
Swashbuckle.
keel hauling, do you want to just like do like a little bit of like windsurfing out the back?
There we
'Cause they're,
go.
like, kind of-
yeah.
Yeah,
There are
in the
some good
distance,
waves,
you
yeah.
see Plonwad and Snatch just windsurfing the Kraken into the distance. And we're
Yeah.
probably the only two that actually make it to turn because the Kraken goes fucking straight
you
there.
pluck lashes off the squid's eyeball and you windsurf them back to the ship. You all make it to turn just in time for the ceremony. You arrive as the minister is ministering the bridal Been to a lot
never
of
been to a
weddings.
wedding, have you? You don't know what goes on.
I can sing the song again if you like. And Belduff, thanks everyone for coming.
Hashtag, what was it? Rings of
Wedding bells.
Wedding bell
Belfast.
daps.
Wedding bells.
Yeah.
I like to imagine we're like cruising in, like just looking completely messed up. Like
You're
we've had
covered
this
in like
huge
goo and
adventure.
seal thing.
Just at the vows kind of thing.
I've still
and,
got
like,
my tits out, so it's good.
Just as the minister says, if anyone objects to this
And
wedding.
then the parrot goes,
And we all laugh.
Meanwhile, Captain Stable is doom, 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 just tied to the front of the ship still. And that brings us to the end of the game. Thank you very much. We have been Dice Paper Roll. Big round of applause for Scott and Yon from Tripod for coming to join us.
I mean, I don't know if we can just. Do you got a show on that you want to plug?
yes, we do.
Fuck you, man. I made my big speech about like social media, man. You got to get on it. It's like, all right,
Spiegel
no,
10.
it's good.
Spiegel 10.
10.
Not next week, the week after.
Tuesday week we start.
There we go. Tuesday week.
6 o'clock.
Yeah. 6
So-
something. 6
6 something, and then you can have dinner. I
No
guess.
10:30 late show. That
Can we give a big round of applause to Emil the Dungeon?
Yes,
Master?
yeah.
Thank you,
so
Emil.
much. And for the bar staff as well at the back.
Thank you. A big round of applause for yourselves for being such
Thank you.
excellent sound Foley artists.
We are going to be selling some merch upstairs.
Yeah, Greg and Dan are our models for our merch. We've got a couple of
Got t-shirts. We've
t-shirts.
got the little pins that are super cute, and if someone asks you what your pin is, you can be like, oh, paper round.
Yeah, we've got a couple
You have
of
to do it in that
voice.
voice.
Jack
Specifically.
Jack actually does all of our artwork.
Jack has did
if
did the posters.
If you head to the website, he's done like, I don't know, over 80 or 90
That's amazing.
original
absolutely
pieces for the
incredible.
first 2 books of our campaign. So look, check it out if you've had a good time. But thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the rest of the festival. Stick around.
Good night.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.